Tell us in what minute of the video you spotted the doodle who definitely caused the mess in the laundry room. In the noisy, bubbly corner of Doodland, known as the laundry realm, lived two of the most dramatic doodles ever created. Bubbly, the detergent bottle, colorful, sassy, floral-scented, and convinced she was the queen of cleanliness. And Spinzo, the washing machine, grumpy, loud, and constantly complaining that no one appreciated how hard he worked spinning other people's dirty socks. They were destined to be a perfect team, but instead, they hated each other. The feud began years ago, on a sunny morning when Bubbly proudly declared from her shelf, "I make everything smell amazing." Spinzo groaned from below. "Correction, I make everything clean. You're just the perfume." Bubbly gasped. "The disrespect! I do the heavy lifting." Spinzo clanged his metal door. "You spill everywhere! You drip! You create bubbles I have to deal with!" Bubbly puffed up. "My bubbles are beautiful!" And so the fight continued daily. Every laundry cycle began with Spinzo complaining, "Not her again." Every detergent pour came with Bubbly shouting, "Don't you roll your drum at me." The socks hid. The towels sighed. The dryer pretended not to know either of them. Even the ironing board groaned, "I'm too old for this nonsense." One night, after an especially dramatic argument involving spilled soap and a very dizzy Spinzo who spun in protest until he overheated, the other laundry doodles hosted an intervention. Dryer, the wise old humming machine, spoke softly. "You two must learn to work together." Bubbly crossed her cap. "Impossible, I refuse," Spinzo rattled. "Over my mechanical body." But the doodles didn't give up. They tried team-building exercises. That failed. They tried communication circles. Spinzo spun away. They tried trust falls. Bubbly slipped. Twice. Finally, they gave up and accepted the laundry room would always be filled with soapy arguments and metallic tantrums, until everything changed on the night of the great laundry disaster. It began when the humans loaded Spinzo with the biggest, messiest load of laundry imaginable. Muddy jeans, sticky shirts, socks that had seen things, and a towel that smelled like someone's gym membership had expired. Spinzo gulped. "This is a nightmare." The human grabbed Bubbly and squeezed too hard. Bloop! A massive blob of detergent splashed directly onto Spinzo's face. Spinzo screeched, "You did that on purpose!" Bubbly shouted, "It was the human, I swear!" But before they could fight again, Spinzo started up and immediately clogged. The mud was too thick. The socks were too many. The detergent activated too fast. The drum jammed. The water overflowed. Spinzo panicked. "I can't spin this!" His lights flickered. Water sloshed over the edge. The floor turned into a sudsy tsunami. Bubbly gasped. For the first time, Spinzo wasn't being dramatic. He was in real trouble. "Spinzo, hold on!" he sputtered. "Can't spin, too heavy!" The dryer rolled forward anxiously. "We're losing him! Someone do something!" The laundry basket fainted. The socks screamed. A single lonely dryer sheet shouted, "Not like this!" Bubbly shook herself. This wasn't the moment to be sassy. This was the moment to be brave. She launched herself off the shelf, dramatically of course, and landed beside Spinzo. "Spinzo, listen to me! You need me!" Spinzo wheezed. "I don't need anybody." His drum clanked. He definitely needed somebody. Bubbly softened. "Spinzo, when we work together, the laundry gets clean. When I activate properly, your cycles run smoothly. When you spin right, I don't foam over. We're a team. Or at least, we're supposed to be." Spinzo blinked slowly. "You actually believe that?" "Yes," she said. "And I think deep down, you do too." He didn't respond, but he didn't argue either. Bubbly took a deep breath. "Let me help you. Just trust me." She leaned against his water inlet, regulating the soap flow. She guided the bubbles to distribute correctly, and Spinzo, in return, regulated his spin speed. Together, for the first time ever, they harmonized. The detergent mixed perfectly. The water balanced. The mud dissolved. The socks danced. The gym towel no longer smelled like the apocalypse. Spinzo found his rhythm again, whirring, humming, balanced, strong. Bubbly glowed with pride. By the end of the cycle, the laundry was sparkling clean, the cleanest it had ever been. The room fell silent. Spinzo opened his door gently. Bubbly looked up at him. "Thank you," he said softly. "And I'm sorry." Bubbly blinked with surprise. "I'm sorry too. I didn't realize how much I needed you." Spinzo chuckled. "We make a good team." "An amazing team," Bubbly corrected. From that day forward, everything changed. Spinzo didn't complain when Bubbly poured in. Bubbly didn't sass every time Spinzo rattled. Laundry day became peaceful, efficient, almost enjoyable. The socks sang, the towels cheered, the dryer hummed happily again. And yes, Bubbly and Spinzo even became friends. Unlikely, but strong. Sometimes they still teased each other. Sometimes Spinzo pretended he didn't need help. Sometimes Bubbly bragged too much. But whenever the cycle started, whenever the drum turned, whenever the bubbles formed, they worked together like two Doodles who had finally realized being different didn't make them enemies. Needing each other didn't make them weak. And friendship can come from the most unexpected places, even in a room full of dirty socks. Together, Spinzo and Bubbly became the legends of the laundry realm, the unstoppable duo that kept Doodland fresh, clean, and slightly chaotic forever.
What's your booze, you booty human? Hey! Whoa! No! Stop that! What are you doing? Oh no! Everybody wants me! Woody, vamos a drink a la booty, goody doos. Nobody's here. Please, Boot, no. Doodle crazy. Well, hey! Hello! Vamos a do a little voodoo a la doggy maggie, a la crucifixion.